Hi there, my name's Amy and I'm a writer at Your Horse magazine. We cover a whole load of subjects in Your Horse magazine, everything from interviews and news to riding tips, veterinary care and horse behaviour. So there's always lots of different things going on and a whole host of opportunities to write about everything related to horses. So due to the very nature of our magazine being quite varied, it means that no 2 days are really the same in my role. Some days I'll be at the office writing up news and features for the magazine, possibly writing stories to go on our website and also updating our social media pages. And then other days I might be out on photo shoots, interviewing top riders and meeting equine professionals and writing about that for features that go in our magazine. And then I've also had a few opportunities to go to some great events like Burley and Horse of the Year show and of course Your Horse Live. So yeah, no day is really the same to another one and it's a brilliant job. My advice to anyone wanting to get into equine journalism is, first of all, of course, you have to have a natural interest and flair for writing. Maybe you've got a degree or qualifications in journalism, or maybe you don't and need to do other things that show your passion is there. So, if you don't have a journalism degree or qualifications, I'd recommend getting as much editorial work experience as you can. So, write to magazines and newspapers and see if they'll have you for a week or two, just so you can experience what it's like to be in a newsroom and see if this is really the job that you'd like to be in. Also, try and get as much stuff as you can published. I wrote a few articles, sent them to local publications just to get things published so I could build up my portfolio. So that's another way to get your writing out there and to start building up a name for yourself. Also, another great way to show your enthusiasm for writing is to start your own blog. So, through that way, you could also start writing about horses, whether you've got a particular interest in showing, maybe you're a keen eventer and you could blog about that. That's always something perfect to put on your CV that shows your interest in writing. In terms of specialising into equine journalism, maybe you have the writing there already, which is great, but you also obviously need to show that you have an interest in horses. So having a good knowledge of horses is always going to get you quite far. But if you don't have a horse, maybe try and get some experience at your local riding stables, volunteer for a couple of hours at the weekend, maybe see if they need anyone to help out mucking out or grooming the horses, anything like that you can pop on your CV to show you're willing to spend your spare time with them. And then also, it might be worth getting in touch with your local riding club, seeing if they need any volunteers at events and shows. I know a lot of them are always looking for people to help, and that can be another thing to pop on your CV that just really shows that interest in horses is there. So that's my advice for becoming an equine writer. I hope that helps and gives you a few tips.